Alright guys, you've seen the opening sequence. Can you follow the storyline?
We can follow the storyline clearly. It's because we can see that the boy has been scarred when he was young due to some incident, and when he grows up it does affect him in a different way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can follow the storyline through the first couple seconds where he's talking about his unconscious mind and that connection between himself and then the kid. So I thought that was pretty clear.
Okay. Okay. Is it obvious from the sequence what the story is then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite obvious because you have the boy, the little boy, and then you have when he's older,
Yeah.
and you can tell that it relates to each other.
Okay. So what aspects do you think didn't work for the sequence?
I think yeah, the whole sequence was good, but there was one few things that were unclear, like the bit when he was looking through the door. I was a bit like, what's going on here? What's going on? But you know, at the end, I started seeing that the boy, and then at the end, he's a big boy and he's looking through the keyhole. So there's something obviously behind that room that scarred him.
Yeah. Okay. What aspects do you think didn't work then about the whole thing?
I really can't think of anything. Like, I think I like the camera movements and everything, because when you was moving the camera,
Yeah.
it was it was from his, like, it looked like it was his eyes moving around, so it made it seem realistic.
It was shown from like his point of view as well, and I think that was good.
Does it look like there's so much happening in one scene? Do you think that worked? As in so much happening in like 2 minutes 30 seconds?
Yeah, I think although there's lots of things happening, you can understand what is happening because it's all happening in one go, and it shows that lots of things affected him in one go, which is that's why the scene is like that, and it's quite quick, but it still gives the real story.
Okay, and you see at the end, did you see when he started zooming in and out? See the picture? You
Yeah.
think that worked with the thing or?
Yeah, I think that was a really good shot because it's hard to get zoom in and zoom out like clearly and stuff for it to work. I think the shot was really good, and it worked well. You can tell that he's I don't know, he's sick in the head or something.
So with the transition, yeah, do you see how there's so much happening? Do you think it went smoothly?
Yeah.
Blacking out? Does it keep blacking out? Do you see how
A bit, yeah.
a bit? What do you mean a bit?
I don't know someone else maybe.
You see how it goes all it keeps going in and then coming out, then it goes into another scene and comes out.
Yeah, I like that effect.
Does it go smoothly with the music? Or
Yeah, it does.
another music on?
I think it goes well with the music. Like, I didn't have no problem with the music in the background. It went well with what was going on in the scene.
Yeah, it was really good because the cameraman, the way it was done, it was like the music. Sometimes there's music which like distracts you and takes you away from the actual scene, but the scene was really good and you could actually relate to it while the music was in the background. Yeah.
Okay. And lastly, do you think you watched this film based on the opening sequence?
Yeah, I thought, well, when I first watched it, I thought, yeah, it was kind of, you could tell he's a murderer, but then when you got to that room and you were looking at the pictures and you were taking the pictures, I thought that, you know, it added something to the opening sequence a bit more, something that couldn't be told. Like you question just the credibility of the person. It's just, you know, what's happening kind of thing, rather than he's already just murdered and that's kind of end of it.
Okay, with what you got.
Yeah, the bit that I was a bit confused about was some of the blurry scenes.
Yeah.
They were a bit too blurry, and then we were thinking that there was like blood on the floor, but there wasn't that much.
Okay,
So
what do you think that blurry scene was about then?
he was probably dizzy or something, or he was.
Okay, he was probably dizzy and then. Okay.
Not too sure.
Does anyone else know what that scene was about?
I think that blurry thing, I think he was trying, like, it was like his mind trying to go back into, yeah, and he was trying to fight against the thought of it, if you know what I mean.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah, and do you think that's the conscience of the adult or the kid?
The kid,
That's the conscience of the kids.
yeah,
The adults living through what the kids.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And then with the heartbeats, do you think that went well? With
Yeah, I think it built up tension as well, just like the music did.
Okay. Yeah. So with the opening sequence, do you think you would watch it in the?
I mean, I don't know, because, I mean, in the first sequence, like, there's one thing that just, like, you gave away the body and stuff like that. I mean, if you left the body just there,
Yeah.
and with, like, I don't know, like, blood around and everything,
Yeah.
because it just looks like he just fainted.
No, there was blood on the side.
Oh yeah, I did see it, actually. I'm trying to recap.
Confused you.
Yeah. When it was blood, I could see there was blood around it, but then when it was up, I thought there was a wire around his face.
I was thinking in the beginning you could have, like, you should have added kind of emotion to the guy, like he had a family or something sentimental, rather than he's just like a Michael Myers with no one, he doesn't really care. Something, so then the character has, you know he's got some kind of emotions and that. It's more, relatable.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when the guy's laying on the floor, you don't know what relates the guy to the kid, and like if it's his dad or who is he to him.
Okay.
So I think if you would make it more clear, like go back even more in the future, like that, I don't know, they're playing together or something to show that their relationship.
Since this opening sequence, you mean it could be like a mystery?
Mm.
What kind of guy it is? With all this, would you go watch it in the cinema?
Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to go and watch it because this is my first time watching an opening sequence, and because I've never seen like an opening sequence like this, which is a blackout and there's no colours in it, which gives it more of an effect, and you can just like.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about. You see, there's blackouts, there's black and white bits, and then there's colour bits in the scenes. Does that make do you understand what that is?
Was the black and white when he was a kid, and the color was in present when he's an adult?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite clear then, I guess.
Yeah.